Hey everybody, this is Michael Ray with Yorgle, and welcome today. We're going to talk today about the Open DAO. It's almost old news since it's been out for 3 days and everything travels fast in the NFT community. But today I wanted to give my 2 cents worth on how I see the value of the DAO and how I think it could be just an amazing project to hold on to your bags with. So let's get into what the DAO actually is. What is this Open DAO and how did it all come about? So we'll head on over to the website, the Open DAO, and we can see they're basically introducing SOS. Depending on how much you've spent on OpenSeas, you get that multiplied times 0.7 and come up with a subtotal of how much SOS rewards you'll get there, how many transactions you've done on OpenSea and get a multiplier there, and then they add both of these together to get your SOS rewards. There are 100 trillion SOS tokens, and 50% of these are being airdropped right to OpenSea users. At this point, 80% of the airdrops have already been collected, but everybody has until June 30th, 2022 to claim tokens. And then at that point in time, any unclaimed tokens will be sent back to the DAO treasury to be used for other purposes, which I would guess might go back into other staking or liquidity pool incentives. 20% of the proceeds will go to compensate victims of NFT scams. There's so many scams going around. So a percentage of the funds will go back to help other people that have been scammed by scammers on OpenSeas. They're also going to support emerging artists and NFT communities and support art preservation as well as developer grants. So 10% will go to the liquidity pool and 20% will go to staking incentives. They've already voted that there will be a year-long staking process to start out with, and at that point extra rewards will be given to stakers of the coins at that point in time. So the question is, what is a DAO? A DAO, and why pull up this article on Forbes by Kathy Hackle. I'll go ahead and put a link to this article below the video. And so it's just a way of organizing with other people around the world without knowing each other and establishing your own rules. So Wikipedia defines a decentralized autonomous organization, which is what DAO stands for, as an organization represented by rules encoded as a transparent computer program controlled by the organization members and not influenced by a central government. As the rules are embedded into the code, no managers are needed, thus removing any bureaucracy or hierarchy hurdles. So instead of a top-down type of organization like a government or like a corporation, the DAO is controlled by the people within the organization, and there will be people that have more capabilities for processes within the DAO, but those people are voted on within the DAO itself. So basically anybody that has SOS tokens will be able to vote on any of the things that are to be done within the DAO as far as where the funds will be going, how long staking processes will take, and any matter that has to deal with SOS. So people are literally getting hundreds or thousands of dollars just dropped to them in this airdrop. If we jump over to CoinGecko, we can see that the OpenDAO SOS coin has already been added to CoinGecko, and it's already by market cap the number 310 coin. Like any new coin, took off and has come back down in price slightly, but if we look at where all the volume is, we can see that this is where most people were picking up their coin, and a lot of people who are picking up later on have been just cashing out on their coin, not even necessarily looking at what the DAO does or what the value of the DAO could be. But I do know from being in the Discord that there are a lot of people that are buying up this dip and plan on holding on to their SOS bags long term. We're also looking at a market dip happening for the whole market as I'm making this, so it makes sense that we've had a little bit more of a dip in this coin, just like we'll have dips in the whole market. So what excites me most about the Open DAO and the SOS token itself is that you've got every single whale that has purchased NFTs on OpenSea that has been airdropped millions, in a lot of cases billions of these tokens. And I can let you know from watching the Discord for the last couple of days and communicating in it with myself as a navigator that a lot of people are purchasing more of the tokens. A lot of them are doubling down, and with whatever tokens they were airdropped, they're getting twice as many of those and holding on to them, getting ready for staking, adding to the liquidity pool, because they see the potential of what this project has in the future. So I totally understand wanting to cash out, take the free money, and go buy more NFTs. That was kind of my first initial thought, but I wanted to dive in, see what was within the Discord, what the plan was for the DAO. And the more I've dived into it, the more I'm sold on wanting to be a part of the community, wanting to hold on to at least the majority of my tokens and watch where they go in the future. You can think of this as any ground floor project. You've got huge potential. You've got no money invested. So yes, sure, the token could go to zero, but the token could also go mooning in the future. It's going to take work within the DAO and to see where it leads for it to happen. But like I said, we've got every single NFT community member in there, and it's giving everyone a chance to communicate together, decide what they want the DAO to be. If you're wanting to cash out, my recommendation is go ahead and cash half of it out, but hold half of it, because you never know where this project is going to go, and you don't want to kick yourself if in the future this project takes off. And I totally see the potential in that happening. Of course, nobody can tell the future, but you can think of all the people who jumped into Bitcoin and then cashed it out early when they saw it jump up, and we can see where that's led. I have high hopes for the DAO. Kudos to 9x9x9 and anybody else who was behind the scenes and putting it together. I'm looking forward to see where it goes and to see how I can help out within the DAO itself. We'll have to wait and see where the DAO goes and where SOS goes in the future. But thank you for listening today, and we'll see you in the next video.